Hi, my name is Alex Pasquin and I work with McGraw-Hill and the University of Florida Spanish Department. This video will serve as an introduction to Connect, as well as show you the best way to obtain your materials for this course for Spanish 1130 and 1131. The document that I have in front of me talks to you about the UF program All Access. This is a program for you to get your materials through an opt-in feature through your GatorLink account. It is also the cheapest way for you to obtain your materials. So this will be posted in Canvas for you to access, and all you'll do is follow the directions, log into your GatorLink account, follow the directions to opt in for this course, and at that time it will provide you an access code. At that point, just kind of save that page and have that access code readily available. In an email that you've received from your instructor, you'll receive a Connect URL. This is specific to your course and your section, so don't share this with friends in another section or anything like that. Just use the URL that you received. And open up a browser, I suggest Chrome or Firefox, and just drop that URL in and click Enter to take you there. This takes you to the welcome page of Connect and your instructor's course. At this time, you can just enter in your email address. I highly recommend your ufl.edu email address and click Begin. If you've used Connect before, it'll just simply ask you to log in. If not, it will ask you to complete the registration process. So as I go through and finish this, again, I highly recommend you use your UFL email address, but it is up to you. You'll select a security question, scroll down, and agree to the terms, and click Continue. So at this point, you'll be brought to our kind of called purchase screen. And once it loads, you'll see we have three options. If you need temporary access, if you're waiting on financial aid or anything like that, which you shouldn't have to with the opt-in program, you can do Start Now. It'll give you 14 days temporary access. But you should use the already purchased. So if you follow the directions, you'll go back to your GatorLink account, copy and paste that 16-digit access code, or 20-digit access code, sorry, and drop it in right here and click Redeem. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use temporary access. It'll show you again the text and click Confirm. At this point, you'll be brought into your Connect course. The first page that comes up is your to-do list. Your to-do list shows any assignments that are due in the next 7 days. Over on the left-hand side is your menu bar, and you can click to open that up. If you ever have questions about Connect, all you have to do is click on your name and click on Help, and it'll open up a new tab with directions on troubleshooting, as well as information on how to contact Connect support. So we're going to go back to Connect and open up that menu tab again. The next thing I'll show you is your calendar. In your calendar, things will show up on the day that they're due. You can click on a specific day, and it'll show you everything that you have the potential to do on January 7th. The next tab is your classes. If you're taking another class that uses Connect, you will see that class here as well. So you can very easily toggle back and forth between your classes that are using Connect. So I'm going to click on Spanish. And this is essentially Spanish's homepage in Connect. You'll always see your instructor's information up here. Your ebook is located right here on the left-hand side. When you click on your ebook, it will always open up a new tab, so make sure your pop-up blockers are off. And it'll bring you into the book. It's exactly the same book as the printed version that you can pick up in the bookstore. It's searchable. You can search by page number, keywords. Over on the left, you can jump to specific chapters. You can also highlight text for later by just simply clicking and dragging and adding a highlight. That's your ebook. So we'll navigate back over to the other tab for Connect. Down the center, you'll see all of your folders. The first folder is your Getting Started and Syllabus. Right now the syllabus is not loaded in, but for your class, once it starts, it will be loaded in. And these are 3 helpful videos on navigating Connect, viewing feedback after your work is graded, and viewing your grades. These are super helpful if you ever have questions throughout the semester on any of these topics. Under the Need Help folder, there's a very helpful video. This is called Tegrity. Do this before you take each quiz. This class uses a proctoring tool called Tegrity, housed within Connect. And what that does is records you, your screen, as well as any audio around every time you take each quiz. This video will walk you through the steps of how to start Tegrity before starting each quiz. This document here, changing sections during drop add, is super helpful. If during the first week of class you do switch sections, follow the directions in that document and we will be able to switch your grades from one section to another if you've completed work. A couple other folders down here. There's an introduction folder. If you're enrolled in 1131, you'll have an introduction folder that'll have some review work of 1130 that'll be due in the first week of school. If you're just enrolled now in 1130, you won't have an introduction folder. Below that, you'll see folders for each one of your chapters. And within, you'll see assignments for each chapter. The one assignment type that I'd like to show you specifically is called LearnSmart. And LearnSmart is an adaptive assignment that allows you to work through grammar and vocabulary at your own pace, and the system learns what you're learning or maybe not learning. So as you're in here, it's going to ask you questions. For this one, select the correct form of the verb volver to complete the sentence. So it's a fill in the blank. So at this point, it's asking you how sure you are if you do know that answer. I didn't take Spanish, I took French, so I'm going to say I have no idea. And then it's going to give me some answers to click, and I'm going to guess. So I missed the question, but that's okay, because I've told the system that I was unsure of my answer, and so it knows I guessed, and it's going to show me another question down the road, not immediately, reinforcing that grammar point. So you'll move through that. You see on the bottom it says 15 items left. You have 15 questions that you have to answer correctly. It'll take your professor probably 15 questions to get 15 right. Again, I took French. Maybe it takes me 30 questions to get 15 right. Everybody will be a little bit different. So that's LearnSmart. The next thing I'll show you over in the menu tab is your results. So again, just like classes, if you're taking more than one class using Connect, your other classes will be listed here as well. So I'll click on the results tab for Spanish. And there's nothing loaded now because I haven't started any assignments. But as you move through the course, you'll be able to see every single specific assignment and kind of the weight of those assignments towards your total grade. We'll navigate back to the home page of Connect. And that's it. Again, please keep in mind that after opting in, your loose leaf copy of the text will be available down at the bookstore. You just bring your order number and your name and your student ID, and they'll be able to provide that to you. It's all included. So good luck this semester. I hope you have fun, and I will see you on campus.